Hello, welcome to my channel, Manifesting with Mama Muchka. Hi, my name is Rachel. I wanted to talk about resistance today. So I got a whole bunch of things on resistance because it's super important to work on getting rid of your resistance when you're manifesting. I would I've actually moved this up in my lifestyle and in my routine. I've moved this up to a more top priority to work on these things than actually like doing my affirmations or my visualizations, because if you're doing your affirmations and you're doing your visualizations but you have so much resistance, you're just it can be like pounding away at a brick wall and you're not getting anywhere. So I am finding, working through my resistance. And and this is what I did when I first started out. I'm like, no, I want my thing. I want my thing. I want my thing. No, I'm going to keep affirming. I'm going to keep affirming for like whatever I wanted. I'm going to keep affirming. I'm going to keep affirming. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Now that I got a couple years into this and I've learned and growing, I am like looking, studying, learning more, realizing things that I have no resistance come in like they come in easily, very effortlessly. So there is, and I see it over and over and over again. I'm like, "Oh, dang, that was easy. Yeah, I had no resistance." And then the bigger things that I'm working on, I see the resistance. I literally see the resistance. So I've been working on that versus just hammering into trying to pound away at affirmations. So, and this has to go with detachment too. Detachment. If you're detached, it doesn't mean giving up, not wanting, not caring. Does not mean that. Detachment, you're letting go of detachment. Here's a really quick breakdown. You're getting it. Detachment is you're letting go of the where is it, when, how is this possible? I need this to, like, the need, the chasing after it, the need, all of that. You're detached from that, detached from the old story, that type of stuff. And when you think about it, when you are detached and when you have dropped, where is it, when, how is this possible? Think about things that you have manifested. You're not doing any of that and you are detached, then there's you're not having, here's this, because I did a video on uh I forget what it was called. The what video was it, on the limiting beliefs video? Suffering and thoughts against your desire is resistance, which that repels your desire. So, and it's untrue. Suffering is untrue. Anything that's untrue. So you can watch that video if you're working on wanting to know more about all of that. But so when you're detached, you're not having the suffering thoughts anymore with your SP. When you start really living in the end and you really start feeling that you are that new person and you really identify with it, you're really in the awareness that it's done, that this is who you are now, you do naturally detach. Then those thoughts go, there's no resistance, your desire comes in. Boom. And then also, not that this is I suggest this to do, but have you ever given up on something and then all of a sudden it comes in? Because I've heard stories of this, and like I'm on a Discord too, and I'm not gonna say for who, a Discord coach, and people have given up, literally given up, and then when people give up, boom, their desire comes in. It's because they release the detachment is what is happening. But you can I'm going to I know that's a hard thing to do and you don't have to give up to get your desire. You don't. So this is part 2 why I wanted to make this video, to help to give you a direction to go to get detached, to get out of get the resistance gone, you know, and work on it, hit it from that angle because I think there's so many videos on, how to manifest, what to affirm, but I don't know if maybe there is some, but I don't know if it's stressed enough. Like get rid of this resistance. Oh, I'm finding, and maybe you'll click off this video and be like, nope, I'm just going to keep robotically affirming. And then 6 months when you don't have your desire, you can come back and watch this and then start working on properly getting rid of your resistance so you can get what you want. And and even if you have no resistance, but you may have crappy assumptions, that could be blocking you too. Not to scare you. You do need that's a whole nother video working on assumptions, different assumptions on things. But so number one, if you're feeling, you're looking at your SP, whether it's a new relationship, someone you like, somebody out of thin air that you've never met, or you're trying to get an ex back, or you're in the relationship and you're trying to improve it. First step, like if you feel any neediness, any clinginess, any back to like, is this possible? Like maybe you're in the relationship, so the relationship's possible, but you don't think it's possible that they can change. You don't think it's possible things can get better, but circumstances don't matter. Uh, or you don't think that they can call you more, show up for you more, prioritize you more. If it's an ex, you don't think they told you they never wanted to talk to you again. You're blocked everywhere. So you've got all this resistance up to here because you just don't feel this is possible. And the 3D slamming in your face, and you're just feel all this tenseness, resistance. And also, other video I did, you're probably in sympathetic fight or flight too. And that's resistance. Nervous system regulation, super important. I do this daily. Daily. I work on my neuroregulation now, daily. Even if it's because I know people are busy, I can literally sit at work and you like box breathing where you do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is nervous system regulation right there. Nobody even needs to know what you're doing. You can even like hold your heart. There's several breathing. I should go and do a hunt on different breathing exercises. Nervous system regulation though. EFT. I love EFT. I don't do it every single day, but I do it most days. Actually, I probably actually do it almost every day, but you I've made several EFTs on here. I'll make more. You can even do, let's say you're at work and you don't have 5 minutes to pop on a video, but you're getting dysregulated and you're spiraling. Let's say everybody goes to the bathroom through the day, right? You still got to go to the bathroom. You can just, while you're going to the bathroom, you don't have to do the full thing, and you can just do some, let it go, let it go, let it go. I got all this resistance. Let it go, let it go. I really want to talk to them. I'm feeling this need to talk to them. Really bothers me that I'm in no contact. This feels impossible. This is never going to happen. Or you could tap on the side of your hand and just say some things in your head. Even just doing a few of the tapping things while just even if it's not like a proper and exactly what you want to say, it'll still like calm you down and get you through it. I've been doing for resistance. Let it go. Let it go. I surrender. I let it go. I let it go. Just like that. Just a couple minutes does wonders. And if you're at a job where no one sees you, you could just do it while you're at the job, like for really quick. Take a few second break and just do some deep breaths and get yourself calm. Get yourself relaxed. Try to. So yeah, deep breathing. There's tons of deep breathing ways. I like Wim Hof breathing. I do that a lot. That really helped me. Meditation, if you got time to meditate, meditation helps me. I meditate several times a week. Somatic shaking it out. If you're really overwhelmed, dysregulated, stand up and start shaking it. Literally, like shake it, jump up and down, shake your shoulders, shake your head, shake your neck, shake it out. Like really, just shake it all out. Because you gotta get this out of you. You gotta get this resistance out of you. You gotta move it through and out of you. You can't hammering down affirmations, hammering down, I'm with them, 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 but your brain's going, no, no, no. And you're just hammering against all that resistance. And then you're wondering why a year later you still don't have your person. 2 years, 3 years. This could be a big part why, because you're not even close to regulated. Um, yeah, somatic shake it. So this really helped me. The shaking it out of my body. Uh EMDR, it's the I think you can do there's a couple you can look it up on YouTube. You can either do like this. There's like the butterfly hug. You can even say affirmations. Well, I've done this. We're really triggering affirmations while I'm trying to do an identity change and put in a new belief. I've done it this way to calm me down, to get my brain to accept things better. So you can look it up, EMDR at home. Like if you need like more serious therapy, I know that they have like actual EMDR clinics and like because I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychologist or any of that. But I know I've known of people that went and seen specialists that do this and have really helped clear out, like get it out of their body, old traumas and stuff. Okay, letting go. Number two, I put really start working on letting go and surrendering. I was so scared to do this when I first started. The first couple of months, I was trying to manifest my person back. I could not do this because I thought that if I let go, that he wouldn't come in. And actually, that's I what probably what actually did because like right before I got hit by the car, I was doing like I wasn't say that I was giving up, but I was like at the point where I was just like, like I need to let this go. I need to let this go. I need to like let this out of me. And it like it let the resistance, it dropped the resistance and then it put things into place and boom, him brought him in. So yeah, the letting go, you can do that however you want to do it. If you want to just say affirmations, I'm letting go, I surrender. If you want to do it, do the neuroregulation and say letting go and surrendering, and then do your affirmations for what you want or your sats. You can do that, or you can do if you want to do your nervous system regulation, then do your affirmations because you should be doing your affirmations and your sats when or any whatever technique you want, mirror work, whatever, when you're calmed down and relaxed. You really should be trying to do that. And you could do your letting go after, like let's say you're doing 10 minutes of affirmations or and then you can just say, I let it go. Like, let's say you had a really good visualization, a really good imagination scene with your person. It felt so real. And then you get out of your sat session, then you can do it then. Or you could do even both before and after and just I let it go. I let it go. One thing I do, I just thought of one thing I do. I did this with him, but when I was having issues with my daughter and things are a lot better with my daughter now, part of letting go too is I would visualize when I get done with my scene, I would take the person in my imagination and I would imagine handing them over to like a whoever you want, an angel, a god, a spiritual guide, like somebody like the universe, whatever you want to use. I handed it over and I said, "You figure it out for me. I'm doing my work. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Now you make it, because really the universe makes it happen, source makes it happen, source lines it up because we don't know the when or the how." So I would do that to like, here. It was help me to just like not worry about it. Otherwise, you'll like be like, when, how, when, how, when. I've been there. When, oh my God, I need to watch 20 more videos and figure this out. Go down that rabbit hole. No, here you go. I hand this person over to you and then go about your day. Try to do something else. Um, Another thing that I've done for things, FU letter, FU, the FU letter. Um, get that anger out. I was afraid. So I actually had this belief because with learning this stuff, with everyone as you pushed out, and I'm like, okay, well, if I get angry at if I get angry at my dad, if I get angry at my daughter, if I get angry at my person, then I'm gonna like, like manifest bad things or manifest whatever. But it's not true. You're actually just keeping suppressed stuff and you're keeping resistance in your body. So if you do a good old every once in a while when you're really feeling, even if you're angry at the process, if you're angry if this is taking forever, if you're because here's the thing, if you're frustrated and angry and the universe will just keep delaying it and giving you more frustration. So write down what's all pissing you. If you're pissed off at yourself, I've done that too. I'm like, what can I not? I've been there at times for things I've wanted. I'm like, how come so and so can do it so easily, but I can't? Or how come my friend got their person back this quick, but I didn't? You know, um, write it all out, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. Burn it. I burn them when I do them. I burn them, and then oh man, I feel lighter. I feel so much lighter, so much lighter, and dropped resistance. It dropped resistance out of me. Brought things in. Another thing to drop resistance and to help detach is to not put so much in. I not to try not to put so much importance on this. Make this playful. Enjoy it. The Seth material. I've read a couple of the books from the Seth material. Seth is always talking about making this playful, like really making this playful. Because if we're really forceful and forcing. This is like the law of reverse effort. Your subconscious wants to resist. You feel like they're mine, they're mine, they're mine. They love me, they love me, they love me, they love me. And you're trying to force it and you're not being like more relaxed and playful about it. Your subconscious will is more so gonna be like, yeah, ain't giving you that. So try to, yeah, and then into it'll drop resistance to. I've noticed for me too. Let's say I've done these other things, nervous system regulation, and I've let go, but I still feel a little, and shook it out, and I still feel a little resistance going on. I'll then, when I go into my imagination to go into like my sat scene or do my affirmations, I do it just to enjoy it, not to get it. I go at it just to enjoy it, and it'll really lower resistance. Because if you're doing it, this is what I've noticed. If I'm doing it to get something, my mind's arguing with these affirmations. I'll be arguing, which resistance. I will be like, man, I haven't heard from the. I remember like back when I was in no contact. I haven't heard from him though. It's been like 2 months and I haven't heard from him. You know, gosh, am I going to have to do like 100,000 affirmations to get this to work, blah, blah. Like I noticed my mind fighting me, fighting me, fighting me. So now I've noticed if I go at it as not even trying to get, I don't like my daughter, because me and her weren't speaking there for a little bit. If I go if I just when I did my imaginations with her and some affirmations, I just did it to enjoy it because I did miss her, and it was like, okay, let's do this just to enjoy talking to her. So I would do my techniques, let it go, and before long, we were texting. We text all the time, almost every day now. Things are way better with her. But like I knew I also like she was a lot easier to manifest in than my partner. But I think too is I've learned over the years too. So I'm getting better. This super important. Lowering resistance, super important. Another thing I want inner child. You might need inner child work too. I won't go fully into it. Um, I know there's videos on inner child. There's inner child meditations. There's an inner child meditation. I think it's a Dr. Hugh Len one that I like that I do here and there. Like when I'm feeling really needy on something, I don't know. Um, I did do inner child work when I met back when I was manifesting my partner. I did do quite a bit of inner child. I've done it even now still. Like if things come up between me and him, I mean, it's a relationship. We still have disagreements. We had a disagreement again recently, and I did do an inner child um for a couple of days just to calm me down, and it lowers the resistance, and it's working on your self-love, and it because you're going within, and because a lot of times we react um and we're really hurt, and it's our inner child that's reacting and hurt, and we're reacting from that. So um looking into that, and that could be a thing that you might need to look into and work on along with um to get that resistance lowered. So um things to start saying to yourself when you're to help get you into no resistance, or you're not in no resistance too. It's already mine. It's, it is done. It's already done. Everything I want, I already have. Even if you don't like, some people can just say those things one time and drop it and go about their day. If it keeps coming up, like, no, I don't have it, just keep reminding yourself it's already done. It's already mine. Everything I want, I already have. And as you keep doing that, if you have to do it throughout the day, if you have to do it every hour throughout the day when you think of it, if you need to put some post-it notes around, I've done this at various times, wanting things, seeing that I have resistance, and I put post-it notes to remind myself, like, where's your awareness? Where's your resistance? It's already done. Let it go. Let it go. Um, so work on that. I mean, it might seem impossible at first, or um like it's not drowning out the resistance, and but it will. Over a couple of weeks, if you start saying that every day, it's already done, it's already done, it starts your brain starts slower, like calming down, and starts believing the new story. And then too, if you're regulated too, if you get really regulated and calm and you're doing your deep breathing or whatever you need to do. Oh, I did put exercise. Forgot to say that. And there's probably even way more nervous system regulation things you can do. Google it, ask ChatGPT, YouTube stuff on relaxing nervous system regulation, learn, um, see a counselor, social worker. I'm sure they have ideas, crafts. I mean, there's other things you can do. Go fishing, something you really enjoy, helps with neuroregulation, which helps with this. So this video is getting really long. It's almost 25 minutes. So I'm going to stop it here. And I know this is going to be a very helpful video, help break down and where to get started with getting that resistance drop so you can bring in your desire. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.